the final wave.
I'm ready.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. This is Team Fortress 2, Man vs. Machine on the map Decoy. I am playing some Engineer, and I've got myself the Frontier Justice, the Wrangler, and the Stock Wrench. Some people like using the Thompson or the Widowmaker, but I like using the Frontier Justice because if you and your sentry can survive a wave of robots, you can destroy your sentry at the end of a wave and get a lot of revenge crits, which is a lot of extra damage you can do on tanks and giant robots. Now, I'm using the Stock Wrench, but you can basically use any wrench you prefer. I've seen some people go Gunslinger NG with an upgraded pistol and the upgrade for disposable sentry, which means they have 2 sentries and a fairly strong pistol. And they claim it's like having 3 mini sentries. I've tried this myself, but it's not the greatest thing in the world. Now, the Wrangler is one of the most useful weapons you have at your disposal. You basically have an infinite range with your sentry, and the extra health buff is great against giant rapid-fire robots. As you can see, I can snipe robots at the bomb site from my spot up here. Speaking of which, this spot is one of the best places for a sentry on Decoy. I've got my sentry next to the wall and my dispenser is right behind it. This provides cover for me if I need to hit my sentry when it's taking damage from ranged robots. It's also a great spot because I'm far enough away from where the robots drop down that they usually don't target me until they get closer. I'm also fairly safe from melee robots because they usually don't come up here. As you can see, the Wrangler is not something to be trifled with. It's a very valuable weapon to have as an engineer. When using the Wrangler, you need to make sure you always keep an eye on how much ammo your sentry has left and how much metal you have. With the Wrangler, you want to target high priority targets. In this game, I'm with a Natasha Heavy, so smaller, faster units aren't too much of a problem. But as an engineer, you're a big damage dealer, so you have to worry about tanks and giant robots. Make sure you focus on giant robots first, because tanks don't actually do any damage. Here, I move my dispenser because I hear the sentry buster coming, and I don't want it destroyed in the process. But sentry busters are actually very easy to deal with. I'll show you how to do it a little later. Make sure you also use the Wrangler to pick off any pesky snipers that are bothering you. When you combine the upgrades for sentry fire speed and the Wrangler's buff for fire speed, the sentry shoots quite fast and it deals damage really quickly. Whoa, game's slowing down a bit there. Too many sentry bullets flying everywhere. Anyway, the tank's moving on to the left, so I want to move my sentry to the left, and so I can get a better angle. Hey, wow, whoa, whoa, wow. You gotta watch out for your own sentry. Anyway, you always want to have a good angle on a tank or a giant robot, and you want to always be shooting at them. Here you're going to see why I love both the Wrangler and this spot on this map so much. When combined, the Wrangler can snipe the tank all the way back at spawn, and we're high enough up to be able to hit the tank back there. This is why I love the Wrangler so much. Even all the way back here, I can still help my team deal with the tank. Look at all that damage I'm putting into it. Oh, it's beautiful. Anyway, I get pretty scared here because the bomb is right at the site, and looks like it's about to put it in. But in the end, we get it. Also, watch the kill feed. My sentry killed me! That dang thing. I would have been 8. It's easy to avoid a sentry buster, but you gotta watch out for your own sentry. That's what's gonna kill you. Anyway, here's another great spot on the map. It covers the entirety of the right side, and here I forgot to buy my upgrade canteens. You want to make sure you always have some of those. Anyway, this spot's pretty good because on the right and the left side you're covered by walls, and it offers pretty good protection against anything, but since nothing's really on the right side, and since the bomb is on the left side, I'm going to move my sentry over there.
Giant heavy.
I'm gonna go up in Girardi hit.
And up until this point, I completely forgot about my extra disposable mini sentry. Now, again with the Wrangler, you want to concentrate all your fire on priority targets. In this case, we want to get rid of the medics as fast as possible before we can deal with the heavy. Also, the Wrangler shield for the sentry serves a very useful purpose here when fighting the heavy. An unrangled sentry wouldn't have lasted nearly as long. Also, I'm not quite sure why I wanted to go hit him with my wrench. Probably not the best idea. But anyway, my teammates dealt with the heavy, and we're in the clear for now. Now, this spot right here, probably my second favorite spot of the entire map. It basically covers the entire stretch of the left side, and you can put on a lot of damage before anything gets even close to you. But only with the Wrangler, of course. Anyway, oh, game slows down again. Anyway, I'm using the Wrangler here and focusing on the giant rapid-fire soldiers because those are quite dangerous to sentries. Here, I see a sentry buster coming, but I'm not worried about it at all, and I'm just firing at the tank. When a sentry buster comes, pick up your sentry and walk right up to the sentry buster. That way, it stops running and it starts to explode. In that time, you can easily walk out of range, and once it's exploded, simply put down your sentry again. But not right in front of the tank like I did, because that tank will plow right through it.
Yeah. That's how it's done. Oh yeah.
Anyway, that's about it for this wave and for this match. After this, there's only a little bit of celebration from me and my teammates. But thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it.
Hell yeah. Yes, indeed it was. Alright, later.